like bath water out here. I'm giddy. I know that hit's coming any minute. Like that. I'll get bigger, don't worry. At least we got one. Good morning, Chris Brandt, the Beefshaman, and we are back out here. It's gonna be another fun day. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Now, last time I was out here, I found that the fish concentrated more not in the grass but adjacent to the grass. Not sure if that's going to hold true today, but it's going to be fun to find out. You know, one of my favorite things about fishing is just the anticipation of the strike, whether it's topwater, whether it's a jig, whether it's a plastic worm, a crankbait. But every time you cast out, you just have that excitement. Ready for that thump or that pull or whatever. There we go. Felt that thump, little thump. It's a better fish. Better than last time, I should say. There we go, getting bigger. That is healthy. Nice tummy on it. Awesome. Awesome. There we go. Look at that tummy on that. It's like 1.5 pounds. A little chunker. Using that mag FattyZ or FattyZ or whatever it's called again. I have been pitching along the tulies, so here we go, like that. But only 2 bites I've gotten so far have been out again in a little bit deeper water. Need those bigger fish. Need to send out written invitations. Chris Brandt cordially invites you to come along on an epic journey. I promise you can go home afterward. See if anybody takes the invitation. That tiny tip, just. Try to cast right on the edge of the tulies here and see how that goes. I have been throwing a frog along here. I've been throwing a jig. I flipped with a big 1.25 ounce bait up into the deep tulies, but nothing in close yet. Let's try out deeper again. That's where they seem to have been. I'm back now more out in the 20-foot range. I didn't get anything up close like I was saying. Feel like I'm pulling through weeds. So I mentioned last time I was here that it seemed like the weeds, the grass was growing up a little deeper. And there was an area in between the tulies and the grass line that the bass were holding. Feel it pulling through the grass. And again, one of the things you're gonna find as the longer you fish, and especially fishing finesse baits or bottom baits, is you start learning, feeling by braille, is, you know, braille fishing, where you can feel what's the bottom doing. Am I pulling over a rock? Am I pulling through brush? Am I pulling through grass? Is it a hard bottom? Is it a soft bottom? And that's going to tell you a lot about if you're in the right place. Whether you, regardless of whether you have, you know, sonar or whatever. Again, I can feel the grass, so I'm not in the right place. And there's the grass. Love this fog in the morning. It's so beautiful. It's blowing across the water. Love it. It's definitely a little slower than it was last week. Or I'm just using the wrong methods. And I've tried a bunch. Topwater, jigs, worms, Carolina rig. I'm not trying to focus on any one tactic or one area for too long of a time, because I want to be able to cover as much water and oh, that felt like a fish. I want to be able to cover as much water and types of baits as I can to be able to figure out what the pattern is. Keep fan casting from the toolies on out, including pitching a 1 ounce flipping rig up into the toolies. Must be that I need a beer. We'll dead stick that. Okay, while we're waiting for the fish to bite, from Carlsbad Brewing Company. Now, if you guys remember, I did an Oxbows of the Colorado River video where I had a Carlsbad beer that I really didn't like. And I gotta give these guys another chance because I love local breweries. Attack of the Killer Carlsbad Strawberries. It's a strawberry beer. Reminds me of Beer Fest. It's a low-carb strawberry beer. Anyway, if you like Beer Fest, you should watch it if you haven't. Great movie. So this is Strawberry Blonde. It's a blonde ale. It is 5%. Apparently it has strawberry puree in it. Guys at Distiller's Outlet said this has been really popular there lately. It smells like strawberries. Ooh, it's a little tart. Definitely has a strawberry vibe, but not overly sweet. Blonde ale, so it's got that blonde, you know, not too malty, not too hoppy vibe to it. Wow, this is ale brewed with fresh strawberries. Huh. This is better, much better than the last time. So, guys at Distiller's Outlet, thanks for recommending this. Let's give this a go. All right, maybe that's what we needed to get the day started. Yeah, it's a little tart. Not quite a tart ale, or you know, sour, but you gotta find somebody that's gonna come out and play, right? Man, the fish have lockjaw today. But everybody I talked to said it's definitely slowed down from last week. There we go. Thought that felt like a bite. Oh yeah. Oh, they keep getting bigger. Took a little while, a couple hours. Oh, he took my depths craw. That's okay. Nice. Something. The black and blue and the purple wasn't hitting, so I ended up going with the, you know, I know you guys are going to be shocked here, but a green pumpkin Bitsy bug. And did that with the Depths Beckon Craw. So, a little different profile. Wasn't getting anything on the stuff I was getting last week, so got to make lemonade somehow, right? Well, one thing definitely I know, and I have to continue to talk to myself about, is don't try to make a bite happen if it's not happening. You know, if you're used to, you know, fishing a drop shot and the drop shot's not working, you gotta change it up. Doesn't mean give up on it, but at least give other things a try. They have been working a lot of different baits, and I'm like, well, might as well go back to the standby, right? May not be the standby for this lake, but it's kind of my confidence bait. Well, kind of. It totally is. You know, make your confidence baits happen. You gotta stay positive too. I mean, aren't we out here doing what we like to do? Now, if you ever come to the lakes and you see these pink globs on the tules, especially this time of the year, what those are apple snail eggs. And the apple snails are big, and they'll end up putting the eggs up on the tules. It took me years to realize what those were. I finally looked it up one day. Like, are they frogs? What are those? It's not a native species. They're big. Here's one of those apple snails. Got lots of baby snails on them, it looks like. Or wait, quagga mussels. Got quagga mussels at Miramar on the snail. Uh-oh. Not good, sports fans. Not good. I am so ready for this. I was excited. I talked to Dave and Matt over at Distiller's outlet, and they both recommended this. From Beachwood, it's the Supernova IPA. Now, Beachwood and I have a very important relationship because one of my first videos, actually the first video where I did a beer review, was the Riders on the Storm, Carl Strauss and Beachwood collab, and that was at Lake Hodges, and that was the biggest bass I've ever caught at Lake Hodges. So that was a video from a long time ago called Getting the Stink Off. If you guys want to see that, maybe I'll put a link in the description for that video. But this is Supernova is a hyper IPA featuring a galactic fusion of aromas and flavors ready to explode. I did talk about a galactic kraken last video. Malt is Canadian Pilsner. Hops are Mosaic Cryo, Nelson Sauvin Cryo, Mosaic Nelson Sauvin, Mosaic Quantum, and Simcoe Quantum. 7.1%, 78 IBUs. There's only one thing left to do. Store refrigerated at all times, drink fresh. Huntington Beach. One thing left to do is crack it and attack it. Oh, it smells like Mosaic. I love Mosaic. This is, oh, it's really good. This is bitter and juicy at the same time. It is not like a hazy where it's just going to be all juicy. This does have the back of the tongue of bitterness, and I love it. The smell, it's like a tropical pine tree. Do they have tropical pine trees? Tropical mango, maybe a little passion fruit, stone fruit, like nectarine or apricot. And then pine and resin. Oh, this is really good. Get over to Distiller's Outlet and get some of that. You know, and you can order their stuff online at bottlestogift.com. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Well, I think I might have only gotten 3 fish today, but I got out here and I got to go fishing and enjoy doing what I love, and met up with a bunch of you guys who watch the videos, so I always appreciate the support. So great to be out here and just try new things, try old things, and be on the water. Hey guys, please like and subscribe, share it with a friend. Always helps to support the channel. Cheers, and I'll see you guys out here soon. Thanks for watching.